What is the use of having many sons who cause pain and burn the heart? A single son who supports the family is the best. The entire family enjoys happiness under his protection. 17. There is no benefit in having many sons whose actions cause grief and pain to the family. A single son who supports the family is more useful than having many such sons, due to which the family gets happiness. He should treat his son like a friend. A son should be loved till the age of 5 years, after which he may be chastised and punished for 10 years, but when he reaches the age of 16 years he should be treated as a friend. 18. This shloka is the formula of developmental psychology. A child up to the age of 5 should be pampered and loved, because at this time he is going through a natural development. To prevent the child from spoiling due to excessive pampering, it is said that he should be punished till the age of 10. He can be threatened and intimidated, but when he reaches the age of 16, he cannot be treated in this manner. At that time, he should be treated like a friend because his personality and social ego are developing at that time. Friendship means making him feel that he has an important role in the family. Just like you don't impose your views on your friend, you should do the same with your child. Here too, there should be logic and practicality in explaining and convincing, not the feeling of ego. In case of natural calamities like excess rain and drought or riots, spread of disease in the form of epidemic, attack by enemies, severe famine, and in the company of lowly people, the person who abandons everything and runs away, escapes from the jaws of death. 19. The meaning is that a person should stay away from a place where there is riot or violence. If an enemy has attacked or there is a famine and evil people are coming in contact more, then a person should leave that place. One who does not do so becomes a victim of death. A person who does not have any of the 4 aims of dharma, righteousness, artha, wealth, kama, desire, and moksha, liberation, takes birth in the human form again and only keeps dying. Apart from this he gains nothing else. 20. Chanakya's idea is that a person should take birth as a human and strive for dharma, artha and kama and try to attain moksha, salvation. This is the only benefit of taking human form. Where fools are not worshipped, where food grains are stored in abundance, where there is no quarrel or fight between husband and wife, in such a place goddess Lakshmi herself comes and resides. 21. The meaning of this shloka is that those people or countrymen who respect the virtuous people instead of foolish people, who store food grains properly in their godowns, where there are no fights or disagreements among the people in the household, their wealth starts increasing automatically. Here one thing is to be understood in particular, that Lakshmi is also called Shri, but there is a fundamental difference between the two. Today, while every person he has become a worshipper of Lakshmi and thinks that all the means of happiness can be gathered, then he will have to understand the difference between them. Another name of Lakshmi is Chanchala. It is her nature to not stay at one place. But the Shri that Acharya Chanakya has talked about is the friend of intellect. Intellect has a deep friendship with Shri. Both of them cannot live without each other. Maharishi Vyas has linked the significance of Shri with God. He says that wherever there is Shri, consider God to be present there. The qualities mentioned in this verse are a sign of God's presence. Lakshmi is fickle, but Shri does not leave the heart or house of the person whose heart or house she enters. Shri also means contentment. Contentment is considered the best asset. Thus a contented person does not need to follow Lakshmi, she herself comes and resides in his house and family. Chapter Summary. Acharya has said some things especially regarding the conduct of man, i.e. character. He has accepted that even in the best of families, some kind of fault is found somewhere, and which man is there in the world who has never been a victim of diseases? Everyone has some addiction or the other. Who gets happiness continuously in this world, i.e. no one can remain happy forever, sometimes he has to face troubles. The relation between happiness and sorrow is like day and night. Great people and religious people have to face many hardships. This is the rule of the world. Chanakya believes that the speciality of a person's lineage can be known from his conduct, speech and the respect he shows to others. Acharya believes that a daughter should be married in a well-behaved family and sons should be encouraged to acquire higher education. Education teaches the art of living. While talking about trapping the enemy in addictions, Acharya indicates that the enemy should be destroyed with intellectual cleverness. So be careful and take advantage. Chanakya has emphasized more on education and intelligence than all other works. He says a fool is also a two-legged person like a gentleman and an intelligent person, but he is considered to be worse than a four-legged animal because his actions are always painful. Chanakya says that if a person is born in a good family and is blessed with beauty and youth, but he has not acquired education, then all this is as useless as a beautiful flower without fragrance. He believes that a person is respected because of his qualities, not because of beauty and youth. Another important thing related to conduct, Chanakya has said, is that if the sacrifice of a single person is beneficial for the entire family, then he should be sacrificed, but he has considered man to be supreme and he says that if a person wants for his welfare, then he can sacrifice anything. He believes that a person should work hard to get rid of his poverty and should keep remembering God to avoid sins. He has repeatedly warned man about how he can avoid sufferings. He says that a person should always be cautious. Acharya is not in favor of any kind of excess in conduct. According to Acharya, a person who speaks sweetly can make the whole world his own. It is better to have one good son than many bad sons. Chanakya has also thrown light on child psychology. He says that a child should be pampered till the age of 5 years. After this, if there is a need to scold, rebuke or punish to discipline him, then that should also be done, but when the child reaches the age of 16, he should be treated like a friend. In the shloka, the word putra has been used in the sense of child. The same rule applies in the context of daughters as well. Acharya has repeatedly tried to explain to people that this human body is extremely valuable. A person should keep following dharma to the best of his ability to fulfill his duties. At the end of this chapter, Chanakya advises the entire society to avoid fools. We should take care of our food and other products properly and live with love among ourselves. We should not waste our lives in quarrels and disputes. By doing this, we put ourselves in the depths of misery.